This is the 2022 Toyota Tundra, and today we're going to take a look at the latest vehicle from our fine sponsors at Toyota. You know, that intro feels a little bit like, I feel like I've heard that one somewhere before. There are a lot of quirks and features with this particular Tundra. Now, you might look at a full-size truck and be like, oh, it's not techy enough. Well, you're wrong. Namely, the fact there's a little button here. Drop the tailgate. Inside the tailgate, we have not only a full power outlet. In addition, there are many cameras available on the Tundra, including a couple right here, which can not only serve as your backup camera, but also there's all kinds of cool toys that you can use when you're off-roading or towing or all kinds of shenanigans. But really, where this truck is incredibly cool is on the inside. Look at this screen. So this, my friends, is a 14-inch display. Not only is it absolutely massive, but it also is using the brand new Toyota software for this head unit, which I've got to say is a massive step up. Not only do you have real performance with this thing, but you also have it is powered by Google Maps. So you see, some of the stuff is going to look very familiar. Now, the screen here really is one of the biggest improvements, not only to the Tundra, but to Toyotas in general. So not only do you have a large cloud-connected map, you also have, and I actually don't know if you've even seen this, Apple Music built in. Yeah, so there's Amazon Music and Apple Music, as well as, of course, you have radio, XM. Let's listen to something that's gonna get us content ID'd. So this is CarPlay running on a 14-inch display wirelessly. So not only do we have what is quite literally the biggest CarPlay display I have ever seen, but it's completely wireless. So if I want, I can just drop my phone right onto the wireless charger. You see, look, see, Qi charging. People don't look at trucks and expect this to be full of technology. But not only do we have what might be one of the largest displays I've ever seen in any vehicle. This is right up there with like the very biggest, but you also have a ton of cool truck specific features, such as the things that are available in the TRD PRO that we may have already driven, and I'm gonna edit that in now. So this is the brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD PRO. One of the interesting things about this truck is that it is actually a hybrid. So not only do you have the twin turbo V6, but you also have a full hybrid system. Oh dude, that's sick.
Oh, that is so cool. Go, man, go. You got this.
Go, you got it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not doing
it's
anything.
Just making its way up.
The truck is doing this. I'm doing the steering. The truck is completely handling the throttle and the brake. And it's not just like, you know, you've got CarPlay and a huge screen, but you also have a lot of technology which is in service of helping it be a better off-road vehicle, right? So I have my front left, and my front right. So I can easily see where I'm going. What's the nice thing, especially with the TRD PRO, there are cameras all over it. Not only in service of using like 360 cameras and whatnot, but also when you're on a trail like this. I mean, this is a big truck, right? You've got a full-size back seat and a decent-sized bed. And yet, a trail like this, you can feel super confident. All right, you ready?
Yeah, ready?
If you want a little bit of help, you know, going down a super steep grade or a little bit of extra traction, whatever the case is, trust me to say, the truck is smarter than you. There's a lot of other tech in here as well. So for example, the rear view mirror, if you flip it back, it goes from being a mirror to being an actual display. I mean, look, this is really cool. And then if you want, you can flip it right back. Of course, this truck also has Toyota's safety sense, which means that you have full access to the radar cruise control, to the lane keep assist. There's a bunch of cool stuff on that side. And then there's just the simple fact, this is a super comfy place to be. Excuse me while I just turn on my cooled seat and my heated seat. Oh, they don't let you do them both. I was hoping that they would let me do both just because I feel like I want like a warm breeze sometimes. Have you ever wanted a warm breeze in your seat? Are you telling me that I can change the color of my truck in the 360 camera? What? Why would you need to be able to do that? That's awesome. Oh, you know, after a long, hard day of making videos, it's nice to relax in the back of the CrewMax Tundra, where not only do I have a crazy amount of legroom, especially for a truck, but it's also really nice back here. I also have not only a USB-A port, I also have a USB-C port here and a full 400-watt power adapter, which means that, pretty sure I could just like edit videos back here. Like this actually feels like you're like sitting in like first class in like an airline or something.
This is more legroom than I will have on the flight back.
Yeah, well, of course.
This is not an economy class seat. We are really high up. I'm not used to driving trucks. A lot of my cars are small, between the IQ and the Supra. But Austin said it, this is the biggest CarPlay screen I think I have ever seen.
It's gotta be.
Absolutely massive. But really the star of the show is Toyota's new infotainment system.
So good.
This thing is great. I think just on a base level, the fact that it is super responsive is already a great start. Everything's easy to read. The resolution is super high. And so we have a top-down of our Tundra, which will help me spot any obstacles that are in my way. So especially as someone that hasn't driven a truck before, this will let me negotiate a lot of really interesting turns and maneuvers.
Oh, look at that. It automatically switches to the backup camera too.
Oh, that's perfect. Even my mom, who can barely drive, sorry mom, can probably drive this and feel super confident in it.
Oh, look at that sunroof, Ken. It's almost like I need extra light because it's too dark in here. Ken, that's so much power! That's so much power!
And it sounds really good too, but of course, because Toyota makes really, really solid engines, this V6 is incredibly smooth. It is really, really smooth.
One of the coolest features on the new Tundra is straight path assist. So right now I have a small Airstream trailer behind me, and to back up, of course, I can do it manually, or I can let the truck do it for me. With my trailer mode enabled, I will hit the straight path assist. You see it automatically turns the wheel, and now it is going to back the trailer up straight. So all I'm gonna do is ease off the brake, start backing up a little bit, and the truck is going to straighten the trailer out. Look, there we go. And now we've got the trailer totally straight. The truck's gonna do it for me. Look at this. It's straightening it. Absolutely, making sure it's straight. There's a lot of like autonomous driving and stuff, but autonomous trailering, that is something that's legitimate. Dude, this thing is so full of tech. Like, I think that's the thing that surprises me, is just how much technology is in something like the Tundra. Like, it is absolutely everywhere. So that, my friends, is a look at the brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra, which will be going on sale later this year. I've got to say, I mean, look, we look at a lot of different kinds of tech, and obviously this is something that's very different, but the level of sophistication that is in something that on the surface seems as simple as a truck is really impressive. I'm still driving my 4Runner though.